Hey, it's Aaron here with Sandvig Law Life and Legacy Planning. This is a new newsletter I'm doing. I just wanted to spend a couple minutes introducing this to you. You might be wondering why you're getting this now. So just to touch on this really quickly, as I said, my name is Aaron Sandvig. If we haven't met in person, I'm the attorney that you might have seen some material from at some point in time, probably signed up for a presentation, a webinar, live or in person, whether you got to attend or not. So it's been a while since you've heard from me, potentially. Christmas is coming up, so I wanted to touch on a few things that I'm doing in my office and what you can expect from me in the future. So one of the things that's going on these days is, like I said, it's Christmas, and I've been talking to friends and clients since Thanksgiving, and what's come to my attention, kind of realized again, is that so many of us have a difficult time even thinking about talking about estate planning with family or friends. And there are a variety of reasons why it might be important. Something that we might think is not our business, but in fact probably is our business, or at least is something for us to consider. So I'm going to hit some topics with regard to talking to family members about estate planning. What you can do is check this email and search for my social links to Facebook and Instagram. And I'm going to start posting videos here in the next week leading up to Christmas. So look for that stuff if you're interested in figuring out why you should talk to family members about estate planning, when you should do it, and things that you should talk about with them or figure out how to have that conversation, which again, for a lot of us might be a little awkward. With regard to the future, I'm planning on doing periodic updates just so you can kind of know what I'm doing, because as I'm growing this business, what I'm trying to do is to reach more people, to help more people. There's a ton of stuff in estate planning that most of us don't consider. And so I want to start tackling those things and answering questions for people, things that you're wondering about and things you didn't really think to wonder about before now. So my goal with this newsletter is to give you the opportunity to kind of get some insight into what I'm doing to try and tackle those different issues. So two things that I want to really hit hard in the next few months is estate planning 101. Just like, what are the basics of estate planning? We've got questions like, what's a will, what's a trust? I've got young kids, or I don't have a lot of money. Do I really need an estate plan? Do I need this? Do I need that? I'm going to touch on a lot of those things. But then additionally, there are always questions around, what do I do now once I've got this estate plan? Because a lot of people forget that this is something you have to maintain. It's kind of like investment accounts. You can't just put money into a 401k and then leave it forever. It's not going to do what it needs to do if you're not paying attention. So my goal is to give kind of estate planning hygiene tips through this newsletter periodically so that you can figure out what you need to be aware of and be staying on top of with any estate planning you've done. So check this out. Like I said, go to social if you're interested in figuring out how to have that conversation with family members. But otherwise, I look forward to talking to you in the future. Take care.